So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd and 12 now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
3rd and long for him here. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Walker on 1st down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he fires it deep down the near sideline. Caught along the left sideline, but he... Get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. That finds the rookie from Wisconsin, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Offense marching it downfield on their opening drive. Here's a 1st and 10 from the 47. Handoff running left, Walker. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Great run here. He's across the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They've got a man in motion.
Go street. 65, cat. 65. Track at 60. Ready.
Throwing now on first down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Putting a receiver in motion.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Lion.
3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of...
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready up.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Slash. Slash. Go.
Give now to the running back. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Warrior 70.
To throw here on first down. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Launches, and he's got it! Touchdown! The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down. They give up the gut to Walker. No one around. He's got space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Running with Walker again. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. He rolls to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, he didn't like what he saw from the pocket, Brock, so he kicked it outright. Coverage did a great job, though, never letting up, and they were there to pick him off.
Yeah, as a QB, you're just trying to buy a little time, break that defense down, but you know how you could tell a well-coached defense? When that QB rolls right, the coverage rolls right with him, flows right with him. So whether he threw it from the pocket or near the sideline in that case, I think we were in store for a similar result. You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dragon 60. Go.
Throw on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Back to the air on 2nd down. He's got him. That's McBride. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Oh, giving it to the wide receiver on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Tight end gets it running forward. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Check go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Go.
To the well again. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Working quickly here.
79.
At the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Lion. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready? Nike 18.
Now an inside give to Walker. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Seahawks pushing for points. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready? Attack. Go.
Staying with Walker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
It's an Arizona touchdown! The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running left, here's Walker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Connects with Fant. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On third down, Walker. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They go play action on first. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Go! Hey, smash! Ready?
Back now, pressure on its way. Setting up the running back screen. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Tight, 19 tight, 18, Pioneer. Big alert, big alert.
Setting up a throw. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
And he's going to get stopped for right around the 45-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Completed to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. The give now out of the shotgun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll try and punch it in, and he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Call it 4 yards from there, partner, and still some ground ahead. 2nd and goal coming up.
Let's go.
Pass play now. He completes it in traffic. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. Hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go now.
On the carry, it's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
18 left, 18 left.
He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one.
That ends the third quarter of play.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Go!
Looking to the air here. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
First and goal at the 40-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Going ground on first and goal. And he's brought down for a loss.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
5-yard line.
Warriors 70. Ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Bronco. Take go.
Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up third and goal.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Roll, roll, roll. Hut, hut.
Here's a give straight up the middle. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line. It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
18, right here. Here we go.
We send a man in motion. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Gets this one to Watson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Play action on first down. Into the hands of Walker. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Walker on first down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense up to the line fast. That one's complete right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, It really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
14.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
The 28-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He puts some power on a deep one. He's got it deep downfield. And they bring him down around the 34. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Lone back gets the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Nice run across the 15. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. And the Cardinals telling their offense to stay out there. We got a 2-point attempt coming here. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it, and he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
To the air, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And this is incomplete. Took the check down for granted. He's lucky that wasn't picked and taken the other way. 4th down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Hits his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And now they have a 1st and goal. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Oh, stiff arm. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And they draw first blood.